Okay, we are live. We're ready to do things. Let's just get into it. Kit and I, we're gonna be going through. We ran through like the very beginning part like once or twice to make sure they were ready for all the controls and whatnot. So we're gonna start off absolutely fresh, and we're just gonna kind of go at it, and we're gonna explore. We're gonna wing it. Either way, should be a good time. Also, at some point, I may or may not have to move the my camera and things around, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, wow, one of the few times that actually started the guy off on the left. Every other time it was Scarlet on the right and Rogic on the or yeah, reverse it.
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Ah, forge. The one place metal and bread.
What can I cook up today?
A whetstone. Quite useful for a...
Careful. Careful now, that's a...
Have I got anything that needs a good firing?
And we get to do the fun part of making our characters. Oh, I forgot that whenever I do this, it completely takes away. Oh, now it's doing the whole automatically all caps for me.
Just me.
Huh. There. Not today. All right, yeah. You go. You do what you got to do.
As soon as you start doing stuff, mine's like, can't do anything anymore. Haha.
Yeah. That's fair. That is fair.
I'm gonna forget the buttons for something at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I barely remember the buttons myself, the little bit that I played through.
Bodybuilding. Maybe that's why I was able to do so much.
Well, no, the saving throw is bodybuilding. So the people who are getting hit by the move, they need to pass a bodybuilding check.
Gotcha. Be much more useful, but yeah, especially with how many AP that takes.
Yeah, early on that might be a lot. That's fair.
Remember all the buttons and stuff.
That's fair.
We can keep saying it's useless.
Okay. Are you trying to remember what button to ready up?
Yeah.
It's the start button.
You try to hit X.
In the days of old,
That's fair.
the sorcerers of Riverlong cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source. But a terrible darkness invaded the land, and Source was forever tainted. The sorcerers who once healed now only destroy, and madness has overtaken them.
Not madness.
Few brave of source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power
Good.
that threatens
Let the
to
puppies be
destroy
sleepy.
it. Wherever source appears, hunters follow.
We got good babies.
I almost clicked skip again.
It's like, as much as I know you want to skip, we gotta know the story.
Rise and shine, Master.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
The cam wants you up on
Oh yeah, I'll have to mess around with the settings so that way we constantly have
Means we're
actual
close to shore.
subtitles and
Don't
whatnot.
ever
Yeah.
you go in there, Master Source Hunters. City's full of undead, hungry and out for blood. But you're supposed to investigate that murder, ain't you? They say it's
murder.
Source that did the Counselor in. Source in a city like Syceal, nowhere safe anymore.
Syceal. That's how you're supposed
Here
to say
they
it.
are,
Yeah,
Captain, sir.
like I told you.
God's blessings.
Nah,
on
couldn't be.
you, hunters.
Like Cecil.
Happy to hear
Sure, whatever.
you've reached Syceal. But there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look. Those are orc ships, and they're blocking our passage. We'll get you as close to the city as we can, and drop you off on the beach. Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack. Undead have closed every route out, and there's a sorcerer on the loose. If we were to get justice for the Counselor, you'll have to keep your wits about you. May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
I'll take all the luck we can get. I mean, if at any point in time you feel like you need to get up and stretch, we can take a break. Okay, we're in. Let's see. Options. Game. Got that dialogue. Show subtitles enabled. We don't want the tutorials. We're not worried about the highlights. Close-up dialogue. And so long as it keeps split screen, we should be good. Okay. Now explore to your heart's content. I was gonna say we've done this little bit enough times, but the real question is, have we done it enough that we've actually explored everything, or have we just kind of fully pushed through?
Mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that'll strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Shell pile. I don't know what these shells might be useful for, but I'm gonna pick them up until I need to start dropping things.
Maybe someone else.
Yeah. Right.
Is that a corpse?
Wooden log.
What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
Free rain scroll. That being said, if anyone's gonna use a rain scroll, it's gonna be you. So I'll send that to you. Maybe read the book. Let's be real, nobody cares about actually reading the book. I don't see anything. Nothing hiding under the boat. Box you already looted. Ooh, what's in this box? Another log. You know what? I'll take a log. Why not?
Can you believe this? The man jumped off a cliff at the behest of some statues of all things.
Pure madness. How could someone be so utterly naive?
Agreed. Call me skeptical, but a little proof goes a long way for the rational mind.
Yeah. I'll take some pragmaticisms. Alright, I can't think of anywhere else we could explore in this one bit.
Follow your gut to find the stairs. We both know I'll never find the right direction.
True.
Horse hunters, how did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple.
The stone
Well,
temple.
easy to crush.
As you say, Captain Coggy.
I'm not gonna lie, I like her staff.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
Yeah, you must be fast this run for some reason. Okay, frozen for 2. Not 100% sure what frozen does, but you know. Looked like you could have attacked again. Not that it matters in the long run, just more so, just so you know. I'm a sucker for summons. That's 4 AP. Alright, I guess I'll just move up a little bit. Spider taking some bumps, not a big deal. Shocking touch is one of the ones that you have to be up close to. My turn to shine with a ricochet. And then I pretty much have nothing else to do. Alright. Do this. There we go. A little bit of damage, a little bit of weakness. Aha, you missed. Nice. Okay, alright. Solid damage, I like it. And ba-boom.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Corruption!
Yeah, I also stepped through the bit of poison. Wait, access optional tutorial area by entering the dungeon.
I
Oh,
needed
right.
that.
Alright, I guess we should do that first, because that's gonna be free XP.
Back on my feet again.
Plus, this will probably be one of the better ways for us to...
Which one did you go to?
Yeah, to that door.
Oh, how nice to meet your acquaintance. We rats may be small, but that makes it all the easier to keep our ears to the ground. Friendly-wise, I'd say we rodents are the best friends an adventurer can make.
I will say I love having the ability to talk to animals.
This seems to be broken.
Yeah, I was trying confused. We both had exclamations over our head, but they're gone now.
Oh, I guess that is what that would be, is for us to talk to one another. I I didn't even think about that.
Yep, no, but I was trying to chase you around to talk to you. You kept disappearing.
Sorry, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, now the real question is, are there any lock
This
picks
seems to be
around?
broken.
Okay. Alright, I'll just hold on to the chest for now. I will say that is one nice thing about this game is like if you can actually like physically pick up a chest, you can do so if you don't have like what you need like right away.
You sent you a poison blast.
Ooh, thank you.
And about to send you a wood axe.
Okay. Wooden axe might not be bad to have. Looks like you got all the barrels and whatnot.
Careful. There's a mine in the middle of our path.
Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
What was it? There it is. There we go. Mostly because I knew for a fact I was never gonna have a thing. Let's see. Barrel empty, oil flask. Okay.
Nothing but rubbish.
Let's see.
A king's tomb, is it? I've always heard there was more to these than meets the eye.
Okay. I'll take both of those, but I don't think the 12 to 19 is actually better than what I have. Yeah. The 12 to 19, not as good as what I got.
Do you like shiny gems as much as those other fellows? I admit the king's stone was pretty, but hardly as tasty as a nice crumb of stale bread. Oh well, whatever tickles your whiskers.
Broken, so that's not gonna have anything in it. Ooh, thank you. Having all the fun arrows is gonna be very nice. Bone pile. Nothing in the bone pile. Empty. It's nothing but candles. Alright, what's this old parchment say? Alright, I know. Okay. Got some. Alright, at least got one thing of lockpicks. So I'll use these lockpicks on this one. Let's see. I'll take that. Now the real question is, do any of us have... What does that do? Wait. I got a little hood. Let's see. Empty. Those aren't actually bone piles. Those are all broken? Okay. I certainly can't think of anything else that I haven't looked at.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Okay. I did not know that you could use the button in the with the search action thing. That's kind of cool.
work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
That's the game. It's weird till you stop.
Nah. Break doors however you can. Alright, once again, water barrel too heavy for me to actually pick up, which, you know, not a big deal. You can if you want. Other than that, I could probably shoot the handful of water barrels so we could save the rain scroll for later. Nope. Not what I wanted. Nope, not trying to sneak. There it is. Alright, attack that. Attack that. Ooh, that one didn't do as much damage. Okay. So that takes care of that. That one took care of that. Probably one more. Ah, probably this one. Alright, I guess we'll just have to watch out for that one bit of fire, but it looks like everything else should be fine. More poison arrows, not mad about that. Ooh, neat. Alright, alright.
Lockpicks.
Can you lock? Okay, cool, you grabbed them. Okay, so I think I should be able to inventory.
If you're trying to open the first options, open the lockpicks.
Drop. You can you send me the lockpicks? I figured it would have let me just use them out of your pocket, but apparently not. Apparently they need to at least be in my pocket.
Okay.
Alright. Pick the lock. Some bracers and a skull. And I was gonna say, if I remember correctly, we actually have... Yeah, our bracers that we should have should already be as good, if not better. Trap disarming tool.
Careful now, that's a trap. This seems to be broken.
This seems to be broken.
It looks like it's broken.
You don't say. I never would have guessed. Alright. Save ourselves a trap disarming tool. Ooh, regeneration scroll. You know what? I'll hold on to that specifically, seeing as how you can just cast it at will. That one's locked. Alright, I cannot pick up this one. Ooh, ornate key. It sure does. Okay, so same bracers, but I guess another poison arrow for me at the very least. I'll take it. I guess I can't complain too much. Let's see. Ooh, fireball scroll. Well, seeing as how I know exactly how I'm going to use it.
Hey, more lockpicks.
Could always use more lockpicks. Alright, while we wait for that fire to die down, we can do some looting.
This seems to be broken.
Trusty lever.
Water balloon. Man, we're getting all the things to stop fire. I know you don't last forever, fire. There you go. Knockdown arrows. Man, getting all these cool arrows. Metal temple door key. Alright. I don't know what it goes to, but I guess we'll find out. You know what? I'll take the fishing rod. Why not? Who knew? Can I actually? I wonder. Can I? That was a move. All right. That might be useful for something. I'll hold on to it for now. On my way. Okay, yeah, you got all this. Cool. Yeah, that would make sense. Some rope? Why not? That's right. I can actually like craft my own arrows and whatnot.
Interesting.
Next one that was interesting. Is it the gas in front of us by chance?
Kind of. I will say I do like the whole idea behind like how these traps work. Of you can literally just pick things up and like set them on top of the trap itself, and then the trap stops working. Ooh, fire arrow. Don't mind if I do.
Apparently, I'm no longer the comfiest option.
That's fair.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
There we go. All right, so that should all be empty now. Smoke screen? Man, why are we finding so many arrows this time around?
Felt like I didn't find much from this personally. Oh, look, poison arrow and another cloth cap.
Well, at least you can put on the cloth cap now.
I think I hear voices downstairs. The last thing I need is to surprise another angry summoner.
Throw that on real quick. Now I no longer care.
All right, you remember how to sneak?
Nope, sure.
Down on the D-pad. Now we sneak.
Suspicious, dumb.
Beast.
I feel uneasy here. I better keep my weapon at the ready.
Do you want to use the fireball scroll, or do you want to save it for another fight? Because I do have a fire arrow.
Use a fire arrow. Let's see what we'll do.
So, inventory.
Last time I would
Shoot arrow. Pow!
Oh, look, another fireball scroll.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Okay, there was less of an explosion, probably because I just caught the oil itself on fire. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, it's already one down. And you know what, I'll just stay here. Easy peasy.
Yeah, that seemed more. Looking at yours.
This seems to be broken.
Pick up the fireball scroll.
Hey, rat, come back. I want to talk to you.
Has anyone ever told you you're as pretty as a starstone? I may not be able to see past your ankles, but I'm sure of it.
Oh, I thank you, rat. How nice. Bone pile. Let's see. Broken.
That's the thing to open the door. Put something on these two.
I think we could technically just both stand on each one. That's what we did up there. Anything tucked back here? Not by the looks of it. Oh, yes, we do need to have something on it. Okay. You want to move one of the pots?
Oh, you can. You're a little more dexterous with that stuff.
Fair enough. Move and groove. There we go. Perfect. Both of those are broken.
Let's see, medium intelligence potion, stunning arrow.
Those are all broken.
Arrow shaft.
I was gonna say we can sort out inventory afterwards. Broken. Ah, you ready for this part again? Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say, you'll remember. Scary skeleton.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it? In life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy. Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The Bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly. I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha! Run if you like, Defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
Yeah, it's like, where's my option to be like, you know what, you're just a rude old man. Step one is always bring the spider. Nice, solid damage. Alright, that's one down. Love to see it. Alright. I'm gonna do Saul a favor and hopefully weaken this man. Good. And we'll do a little bit more damage. I'm going to ricochet. Nice, that's what I like to see, and I can't do anything else. Santa's very much so do one thing and be done with this turn. Solid.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Okay. Wait, what?
You were fighting it.
Oh, right. I was like, why are we still fighting? I forgot about having to fight his ghost.
Do you know how to make all these pop-ups disappear, or is it just because we're close?
I think it's because we're close. It might be also one of the settings that I have.
Weirdly, it looks like I can pick up things.
I mean, yeah, you can technically pick things up mid-fight. Let me see. What?
That might be the close-up.
Oh, maybe. So we
don't need.
show subtitles, show tutorial box, highlight, rotating map, close-up dialogue. Maybe disable that. Okay, so accept. No, that doesn't look good. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick these up so hopefully they stop showing. Some of them at least.
Alright, you're highlighted on them.
Yeah, I'm looking to see what I can do.
Nah. Just a little off from doing two texts.
No glory in this death.
There we go. Those are broken. Good call on using rejuvenation on yourself.
Back on my feet again. Sweet relief.
Right. And away we go.
Right, let me just jacket from my pocket.
Yeah, it's weird how like certain things will be like, you know what, you have this, so the magic pockets work. Okay, so we know talking to those guards is a thing, but we never actually explored after this. Okay, so this is where we came from. So I know we. No, sadly not.
I just wanted to be certain.
I mean, fair. But why did we get 30 XP? I mean, I'm not gonna say no to 30 XP. It's just, you know, confused as to why.
Look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must suffer. Call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast
Like that one?
among these wretched shores. An exiled shell, doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native, tender water. My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean? Of course they can hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for. Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls,
Shell
seek
shock.
to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water. Swing me as far as your arm's strength gives lease, and treasure long sunk I will grant thee. Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur. Time is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic hobby. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive, alone. Alas, what do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea, so he may yield you long-lost treasure?
Come, let's have another drink.
Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound witch. The sea, I have returned.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting to do this because I remember running into this the first time and I was like, this is absolutely hilarious.
I'm getting a great pencil gold.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
Baboom.
see? Be nice.
Yeah, be nice. Throw talking shells into the ocean when requested. Not as far as I know. I think that was the one thing that I really wanted to make sure that you eventually ran into. Other than that, I've ran around, I picked up all the shells, I've looted all the boxes that I found.
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
The Legion.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Scythiel.
So, you're sorcerers, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one. Yeah, he'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
I don't need an escort, especially not a drunken one. Back off or face me.
I'll back you up on
Face
this
me
one.
too. You two are a disgrace to your uniforms.
You defy the Legion, will you? The punishment for that offense is death.
Kit does not take kindly to idiots.
Venomous sister, attack!
Yeah, no, he has a bow and arrow. Haha, you missed my spider. Yeah, that's about all I can do anyways. Ooh. I think you should, I was gonna say, I think you should be able to shoot what's his face.
Get close enough so I can do whatever I need to.
Move on up. Come on. There we go. Good and dead. Also, we leveled up. Oh, watch out for the poison. Well, I'm just saying, watch out for the poison.
I was trying to pick up all this stuff over here.
Alright. Read the crafting book. I'm assuming you picked up both books. You might want to read at least one of them. I can't remember which one I read.
Or whatever cooking one there is.
I know there is some kind of crafting. Ooh, which reminds me, while I'm thinking about it, let's see. Now we get to play around with attributes and abilities, because I think we get a point in each. Let's see. Is there any? Let's see. Is anything increase? Okay. Speed affects your movement, initiative, and how many action points? All right, I'm gonna go with speed then, because I want more. Nasty deeds. Give me lock picking. Yeah, lockpicking determines what complexity of locks you can pick and how fast you can do it. Lockpick and use lockpick. Click item. Okay, so. Alright, so I got a little bit of lockpicking one.
Well, there we have it. 2 dead legionnaires.
They deserved it, the cretins.
Right you are. I'll not shed tears for the likes of them.
Yeah.
Listen.
Why is it? I wonder why. Oh yeah, so I'll probably just. Oh yeah, if you wanna, like, if you wanted to see what each of the like attribute points, like the different stats they do, if you highlight them and press triangle, it'll give you like a brief description. Alright, I sent you a staff that does like 13 to 26 damage. I'm not sure how much the one you have on is. How much damage that does. Penny the Snug Machine.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I can be dueling and the fighting knife.
Yeah, so you could, because the staff itself is going to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Two-handed. So that's why it does so much more than what just a single wand does. Why did you... Okay. Hopefully it should stay that way. Tomato, hammer... Branch, great. Yep, I took them both. Oh, that the orc fight. Oh, I was gonna say, I think the orc fight started a lot sooner. No, that it's just they were already fighting an orc. Ooh, 14 fire damage. That's not good for me. Alright, at the very least, that's kind of split. Alright. I am going to summon the spider.
Summon spider!
Ooh, nest and penny. I'll take a couple steps away just in case. Actually, wait, can you highlight that barrel again? I was hoping to see if it had like a certain like range on it if it were to explode. No, I don't think he's too far. Oh, because you'll have to take steps forward to actually then be able to attack. Fair enough.
We'll save up some points.
Let's see. Because if we're gonna weaken anybody, it's gonna be the big man who's actually gonna be doing big swings. Okay, I can't move to attack the other one, so that's fair. My spider! Wow, 4 attacks? 5 attacks? My god. How many action points do these guys have? Apparently. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming for me. My spider! Alright. I think I should be okay enough on health. Alright, decent. Yeah. I will say I wish they gave you like the radius of shocking touch before you like fully clicked into it.
Quite dire.
Yeah, that'll happen. Alright, good. Shaman Man is shocked. Okay, cool. I like that. Weakened and frozen?
It's just fire resistance and armor will be a little high on this one.
Alright. That's good. I mean, if that man's not gonna move. Antique mail armor. Okay. Alright, that's 2 dorks down. Alright. Oh, because the orc is in my way? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that one might not be worth it. $31 on a crit, not bad. So I guess that's the big difference is, do you want to go up and smack people? Which I guess would make sense with you having shocking touch. You want to get into range anyways.
I think it all just depends on what weapons we buy long term.
Yeah. Haha, he missed. Now the Legion's coming in. Get smacked. It takes so many points for me to do my shots. I was gonna say, if you want to take care of the cultist, I think I should be fine between me and my spider. Dumb question. What's that purpley spell you have now?
Staff of Magnus.
Oh. Okay, so I think that could be your ranged attack. I think you just have to actively choose it to be your ranged.
Okay.
Because otherwise you default to smacking people with your stuff.
Which ball only?
Good stuff.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
Who was that joker leading those orcs? How very disquieting.
When you get the chance, can you hit me up with some rejuvenation?
I can see the white light.
Thank you. Yeah.
Stitch of time, hey my friend? Much better with your guts on the floor.
Water balloon. Poison arrows. Antique mail. I don't know. Ooh. I lose a little bit of movement, but I gain a ton of armor. I'm not even worried about my initiative. You know what? Equipped. Yeah. Now we're looking good. Ooh. No, that orc said.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Vengeance will be ours.
How dare you let me loot an orc that is empty?
All of them have been empty.
Lame.
Filthy beasts, I'll kill the last one of you.
Empty, empty.
I've spotted something.
Oh, the.
Oh yeah.
That skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in
Much
love.
like the shiny eggshell.
That is fair.
The flesh from our faces.
Stardust herb.
Oh, the kitty cat. Boots.
Alright. Now the real question is, are these boots actually... Ooh, okay, so, alright. Alright, I'll put those. And then I will send those to you. I know how to talk to cats.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil.
Not gonna lie, it sounds like Neil Newbon. I don't think it is, but it sounds
You're
like it.
as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service.
Yeah.
It was I
Just
who
out of
requested
curiosity.
your presence in this troubled city.
No voices.
So you were, and so you weren't. Behold! There we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
Paul Matina. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know
No
either.
need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard, rife
Yeah,
with
good call.
tricks and guile, but I assure you, my plea is an earnest one. So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my
Puppy
finger
don't
on
care
it,
about
but
no
I can
murder.
feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was
Were
at
they
play.
here? Were they pounding us? No.
Visit
Yeah.
the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same. Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
Alright, first things first. Where do we find
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper.
Mm-hmm.
The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Alright.
So
Suspects?
there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts.
Okay.
She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink.
Mm-hmm.
Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
Fair enough.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters. Once you're there, just take the stairs, but do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Sicil.
Got it. So we need to talk to Aureus.
And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Sex, undead, orcs. Oh, looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Arthur mentioned?
Let me send you another rain scroll.
That's enough of that now.
I'll take some cloth scrap. Oh, did she actually steal something?
That doesn't belong to us, you know.
You're right, it doesn't. Sometimes I get a little overzealous while I'm on the job.
I mean, I get it.
Happens to the best of us. More than a few temptations accompany authority, no?
Defense. No one has ever told me you had to be careful what you leave these days. It's never been a thing.
Yeah, usually in these games, when it comes to something that you're stealing, they usually get highlighted in like red or something, or they specifically say steal. Back, potatoes, sackweed. I'll take all the grenades and whatnot I can.
We need more help. She's what?
Probably not.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
I need to dry our
The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need like some teleportation spell or whatever to get to this other side to get the chest, if I remember correctly.
Well, I wish I knew that, or the train teleportation one I had.
You have to be what?
I had teleportation as an option.
Oh right. I thought you meant you picked up a scroll.
I picked up so many scrolls to make sure I have that teleportation. Let's see. Resurrect, let's bolt, arrow. Oh, that's an arrow. Here.
Curse the gods. Is it so difficult to find a day of labor?
Rain scroll, lockpicks.
You there! Where can a few honest
Curse the
sailors
gods.
find a living
Is
wage
it so difficult to find a day of labour?
Oh, nothing new, sir. Zombies, skeletons, you know the story.
So, here in Sicil, of all that cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one. The ship's got a soul too, you know. You did a mighty fine thing saving that barge. For those of us raised in crews instead of families, it's kin to saving a fellow man. Who knows if it's even over for sure? Those damn orcs keep sending us these terrible surprises.
Ah, curse the gods! Is it so difficult to find a day of labor?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Is there anything that we can? Okay, so
Oh, and don't forget the time
Sailor
you got
Conrad.
four
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil? Name's Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
Captain took the Duchess of Fennel's carriage for the
Those
joyride.
orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
Okay. Long story short, orcs thought something was here that was worth dying over.
Loaded up on fish.
Never gonna say no to that. You're just a citizen, so I'm not worried about that. Fire barrel.
Another one for the collection.
I probably only need the one.
I picked up three. So if there's any chance to sell anything,
We'll be leaving as soon as
we
we're
should be.
back up.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got the foulest of the lot on my racks.
Fish pile.
Oh, it's the freaking fireworks.
Yeah, they're starting up again.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders.
Got a bunch of meat fish.
Wait a second.
Cool.
Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation? You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs did on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive. I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. I'll bring some backup if I were you. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out? Thank you for heeding my words of warning, Hunter. Cyciel needs
If the
you,
game is
needs
telling
you
me
alive
don't go
and
that way
well.
quite yet, I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's not go that way quite yet.
There's a lot. That what seems to be
You said a lot of berries.
dead bodies.
Oh, dead bodies. Oh yeah. Alright. I know I saw this door. Ooh, a door that I can open.
Nothing to report, sir.
You never have anything to report.
Oh, you see on my screen how a lot of this is highlighting in red? That's
That means no good.
yeah, that means if you do things with it, you're stealing.
Never been homesick a day in my life until.
Oh, if you keep going the way you're going through the open doors.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Yep.
Curtius is my
Now,
name.
if you want to
The
try and be
Legion is my
sneaky,
cause.
you could go into sneak mode, and so long as the sneaking doesn't fail, you can take things.
It's enough free shit. I'm good.
Yeah.
I just didn't
This is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps the most important building in the realm.
But this
by
is why
my
we
and
learn.
others' estimation. And I, Sergeant Curtius, have been trusted to guard it.
we don't take.
Just making conversation.
The non.
Mate.
Mate.
Precious says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
So all that.
It's just a turn
No, just a big orc mummy.
Who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile. But my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Tell me.
Maybe before the great orc raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions. But now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Okay, Sean Connery.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes. Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the Orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
Right. Yeah, tell me about the love potion.
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Alright.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to save him from his murderous darling.
She's got to be put down if this love potion is as dodgy as it sounds. Let her live. If that potion's truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In docile state, she may prove... I'm going to say let her live.
Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information.
You're right. The information she provides could well turn the tides here in Sicile.
Bravo! I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
You're going to regret this. We're all going to regret this.
Then don't ask people's opinion.
Right.
Avert your gauge and I'll handle this threat for all our shakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I was more so hoping that like it would turn into like she joins our party and that'd be our first party member.
Girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to her.
But who knows, maybe that'll be something later. Okay, that door is a no-no door. Got it. Alright, then I think we go up the stairs the way you were heading earlier. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's how this game's played. You meander, and when shit goes sideways, that's when you go, I need help, and then I come find where you've meandered off to.
Sounds dangerous.
Anything over now? There's a chest there. How does one get there? Oh, there's a...
Whatever that door is next to it.
Yep, that is in fact a trapdoor. So, I'm sure we'll run into it in some way, shape, or form. Alright, unless they're named, I usually don't bother talking to anybody.
Okay. Wasn't sure you're the more sociable one in these games. Good enough.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Okay, there's a...
Well, what's this I've spotted?
What is it that I've spotted?
That's...
Is it the cows? Is that what I've spotted?
Oh, okay. Do you see how there's like a patch of dirt that's shining? I think that's what you've spotted. There you go.
Oh no, door.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated. Obviously, someone has taken great care to maintain this gravesite. Are you sure you want to disturb it?
No.
You step away from the grave.
That's fair.
Can I get the sheep? I can talk to you.
I was gonna say, I actually thinking about it, I should probably talk to the sheep. The sheep might know some information. Well, my character, because of the class I chose, I have the ability to talk to animals.
Combine things with the well?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, like, if you really wanted to, you could, like, throw coins into the...
Sorry, I was just curious about like a way to craft.
Secure lockbox key. I'll take that.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer.
Who is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come,
I
make your
give
case.
milk. I give wool. And what do I get in return? One way or another, they always try to fleece me. Especially that Evelyn. She's out to get me. I know it. Meh.
Okay, who's Evelyn? Are you Evelyn?
Good day. Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the poor dear hasn't had a proper night's sleep in months.
I'm gonna milk the cow. I don't know if I actually got milk or not.
Cruel fortune.
Hilarious that you're like, alright, I'm gonna milk you. It's like, take me on a date, bro? It's like, what the hell? I don't know you.
Okay, so I can open up this door.
So, which of you is more deserving
Okay,
of
I...
life? Come, make your case.
Oh, you don't want to steal it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. Do I get in trouble for reading?
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case. Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead
who are
with
you?
very
If one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
So, which of you is more deserving of life?
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves.
Okay.
But, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartier specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Huh?
I suppose you've got a point. You're a hungry man, you know.
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Cicuta Douglasii on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Sicile of late. Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself. Certainly, what would you like to know? The counsellor, terrible loss that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know. I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Fair enough.
Interesting indeed.
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Take your case.
Yeah, I don't know what that's doing in a thing of healing, but you know, whatever. Alright, no other books to read there. And I feel like I should probably talk to this Evelyn about her magical healing abilities. Old church. Oh.
This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Sevens you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant. I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing. But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I.
Alright, tell me about
What
the
would you
patients.
like to know?
Tell me about Boris.
One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away. Quite the venerable staple of Seal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less.
It's always a few days shy of their retirement.
That's how it goes.
Everyone in Seal is familiar with grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
What about
yes,
the healing
a
stone?
curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silverglen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh.
Okay.
I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
Alright, I'm ready to make my decision.
I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
I'm gonna say Boris.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Yeah.
It's like someone
No, this is highly abnormal.
used it to deserve this, but I just...
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Alright, I think I vaguely remember this.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume us all. By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yes. Proper introductions. Zixex, the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Yeah, why is this place shrinking?
At last, a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Yeah, how can time come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
It might be quite mad.
Then we had better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Yes.
There's a dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding.
Another piece
Onward
of trash.
we should go.
Okay.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be?
Yeah, right?
You, dear stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more! It cannot be coincidence.
Alright, let's see. Can we first discuss... Yeah.
Goodness me,
Yeah,
how
what did we
bright you
witness?
are. There's so much to take in, I'd nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean.
Void dragon, got it.
I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well. It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The Chronicler of Time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Yeah, what's beyond the portal?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain. After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Okay, we can go through the portal here in a second.
But don't dilly-dally.
Spot stealer.
Penny stole the spot. Penny stole the spot.
We're just sneezing on the floor.
He's like, I wanted to keep your place nice and warm.
Are you coming back up? Is that why you jumped up? Is that the old signal? Understanding the signs you're putting down, huh?
You think, yeah?
You'll take the little new guy.
Yes, just as I hoped. Come on, baby.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid. The what?
Good doc. Good doc. Okay, let's me close the tab. Good doc. How was the rest of Trails in the Sky? Right? That's what it's called? But welcome on in, good doc. Let me get you a proper shouty outy. Yep, Trails in the Sky, that's right. I remembered.
Just want to attention. Little ink girl.
But welcome on in, Raiders. Today's a very special stream day. Normally I don't stream on Thursdays, but we had to move our Tuesday stream, and Tuesdays going forward, my partner Kit and I, we should be doing more Divinity Original Sin Co-op shenanigans, unless they're not feeling well, and then I'll probably just push the story ahead solo going forward. But they're off to the side right there. They're the ones controlling the screen, you know, directly above me, spinning around and having fun.
Do I need to go through the
Yes, go through the portal. So long story short, the dragon we saw, it's the literal void, and it's the devourer of time. Surprise.
fun?
And as of right now, I'm just kind of meandering around, seeing what I can run into. But Kadok, I hope you had a good time with your game. Like I said before, it looks really interesting. The combat kind of reminds me of Eternal Sonata, but I will say, like, the fun thing about like the Eternal Sonata thing is, as you progress through the game, like, the combat gets more complicated and you get less time to think about your actions, which makes it rather interesting.
It's all around Chopin's music.
Yeah, it's like the main character is quite literally Chopin. And it's like, and everything, like, as the name Eternal Sonata would suggest, is it is very much so based around music.
I have the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open me.
Okay. Find the 4 sisters. But yeah, it's very interesting. It starts off like time only moves when you move and all that, and it's a whole thing. It's like still very much so turn-based. Hey, Death Archer. Hope you're having a solid Christmas. Thank you for stopping in.
Indeed, Sir.
Oh, the Weaver of
As
Time.
surely as you are
Fancy.
he who chronicles all that I weave.
I'm having a great time with Trails in the Sky, but my body said no more streaming. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I have so many questions for you.
I hope everybody's had a solid Christmas. I know, at least for us, this Christmas and last Christmas, definitely not your standard of Christmases, but all things considered, I think they turned out all right.
You have brought guests, I
Yeah.
see. Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated.
I will say, I don't know who Zigzag is voiced by, but it sounds like the guy who voices Zim.
This is a question better put to our guests
Maybe.
themselves. Tell us, how did
Though
you
I will say I know
arrive
that's not
upon
true
this
because the same person also voices Billy from Billy and Mandy and Daggett from Angry Beavers. Which Angry Beavers, such a good show. One of my favorites as a kid growing up. Let's see. Yeah, imagine you already know the answer to that. It was a stone. Yeah.
A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here.
Barely overdid it during the Christmas Eve celebration.
As well.
There was many times when I would look over and see that you were still going. I was like, "What?" It's like Godog's really like going for it. Like, I mean, I can't say that I blame you. It was like when your body decides that whether or not you're going to actually, do X, Y, or Z. It's like you got to jump on the opportunity.
In all my work.
I took a surprise 3-hour nap today because of my body.
Yeah, yeah.
Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something
But sometimes you
I
just.
had not seen,
But
had
I mean,
not
that's always been my thing: is listen to your
Life does
body.
not
If your
simply
body says
spring
it's
into
tired and it's time
existence,
for sleepies, go take a nap. If your body's like, you know what, I'm good, I'm ready to go. It's like,
But yours has.
get going.
You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
Okay.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
I mean, that's a
Like
fair
the
question.
stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world.
I mean, that
but
part's
their
just my life now,
likenesses appeared
but that's not
upon
what.
my
That fair.
tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters, it would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how I
Oh,
cannot
I missed
say,
the ate way too much part.
but I do
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
that
that'll do it.
finding more
Yeah.
stones will reveal to me who you yourselves
I know.
truly
At least
are.
for me, my body never seems to punish me, like beyond like the day if I overeat anything. I know Kit, if they overeat anything, their body can mess with them for extended periods of time.
I'm not even overeat if I eat the wrong food.
Starstone
Yeah,
is
that's
not
that's
what it
that's true
seems,
too.
Source hunter.
So not even how much
Its
I
true
eat. It's just
nature
like,
must
we
be
don't like
part
that
of a
today.
greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Not the wounds on the tapestry of time, anything but that.
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new
Well,
thread
I'm
by
assuming
which
once we're
to
done
mend
with this
the
conversation, we
tapestry.
shouldn't have to come back to the end of
Thus,
time for a hot minute.
It restores
It's
time
not like Jar
itself.
Jar Binks level, but we're not far off.
I see.
I get it.
What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
It's like the opposite reason that
Yes.
Jar Jar Binks thought
Though I cannot explain why this Starstone is the antidote
Been a while since
to
I
the
played
void's
Divinity
ravishment
Original Sin
of our
1. I'm struggling to remember much of it right now. That's fair.
If we do not restore time,
I know I haven't
if we do
gotten
not
too
discover
far
the
past
true
like
nature
the
of these
very
stones,
beginning
the
myself
void will
personally, and
consume us all.
for yeah, I was gonna say I think the furthest. Yeah, I was gonna say we're already well past what Kit has played with me when we tried to do this together for the first time. Let's see if these stones can heal history, but yeah,
Indeed you must.
gotta find the star
Though
stones.
I may not yet understand
So I'm excited to
why,
definitely check this
it
out. I'm
seems
also
that
excited
you
that
and you alone can
Kit should be able to
unlock the powers
jump
within
in and out
Starstone.
as you
Yet
know
we are
they
not
feel
the only
able
entities
to.
who know these
So at the very
stones to
least,
be so much
we get our start. We have
pretty
Scarlet set up the way they want it to be set up, and then obviously as things go along, I can always ask them like, "Hey, how would you like me to proceed with XYZ leveling and whatnot?" If there's like days where they just are not up to joining on Tuesdays.
Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Oh yeah, penny snuggles do be
Without
very
these stones,
sleep
Hunter,
heavy.
There will be no Riverlong. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
Yeah.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us
Yeah.
restore what has been lost?
Especially if we can actually like enjoy blankets again, because let's be real, down here in Florida, it's kind of hard to enjoy a blanket.
whatever the hell Kristen has for her one crochet blanket that's super soft, because that thing always puts me out when I use it.
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
Yeah, let's go.
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
I mean, I don't see why they would lie. Real quick. No books. Oh. Oh, okay, good. So you already.
The glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet. No, with you searching out
Shakespeare? Yeah.
Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, you know, don't go sharing it
Can't really
around.
hit too well, by the way. I hear them speaking, but not. Yeah, with how far away they're sitting, we don't really have much of a setup specifically. So, if there was an easier way for me to be able to set it up, I probably would. But with especially the way we have things set up, this is kind of just the best we have going on for right now.
I'm just being snarky.
Yeah, that's true.
Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end.
But yeah, I literally have the capture up on my usual screen that I have. I have a third screen set up like off to the side of my desk where it's playing all the sounds of the game out of it, so Kit can hear as we're playing along. but it's not loud enough so that it's being picked up on the mic for the most part. I noticed it was picking up like when some of the characters were actually talking, but I think it's more so the mic being like, oh, words are being said, I should probably listen to this type of deal.
Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivalon, there will be someone waiting for you.
Yeah.
My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope you'll be
Maybe
able to
when,
help you
like,
as
in the future we'll find a better way to set this up in a way that this works out, but I know my issue is if Kit were to, like, plug in, I guess, earphones into the controller, I feel like that would take the audio completely away, and that won't be fun. Alright. So there's 2 more chairs, so I'm guessing we'll probably need to find some more people eventually.
I think it was let me take pictures if I wanted.
Nothing. How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest.
Alright.
I hope you begin.
Alright, I don't need to know more about you just yet. Okay, now I know you said something about portals, but... Or do I have to?
How might I serve? In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of
that is a
gods
statue.
and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every.
I think I remember
great
coming here and being
on
confused
every
about how to
beach,
get back.
the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This.
Yeah, I think there's might be a portal around here somewhere, and I don't think it's that one specifically, but it might be.
It seems you.
Okay, so. Okay, so at least that marker's gone now. But yeah, okay, I'm guessing those are gonna be like the different realms or whatever.
There's a piggy.
Piggy?
Oink, oink.
Let me talk to the pig. Where did you come from, little winker?
No, turn around. Not allowed to leave.
Oh, I cannot talk to the pig. The pig is not talkable to. Alright, I guess let me... Right. You follow the pig. I will go back to the observatory and see if I can get on out of here. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, Godok. I hope you had a great Christmas.
One of these. Oh, to the Forbidden Zone. I found it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. The piggy was the key. Probably not really, but maybe.
I'm assuming that you just started exploring more.
Oh, okay. No, I'm going back towards the thing. I haven't.
Ah, okay.
Walk up to it and it says.
Forbidden.
That's
Okay.
the first one that said anything to me.
Okay. And a whole week of streaking for Godok. Very nice.
Sounds like that could lead to change.
Don't ignore Wait, don't ignore Chester.
Huzzah! Hope your tummy is
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I saw green when I read that at first. I thought that was just you, Godok. But Chester, Merry Christmas to you as well. I hope you had a solid Christmas. I hope you had fun with the fam.
It's been a very Krampusy day. So it's not this fiery looking one.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Let me come to you. I think
You figured it out?
I think I might have figured it out. I think we can technically fast travel. It's just we need to do it from one of the points.
No, poor Godok.
So this to this to, I think. Okay, cool. Just gotta do it from the map.
Did have fun. The ski hill is mud, so we went to the
Source hunters, I welcome you once again to the
Eight
realm
burgers
of
out of dive.
Rivalon
Hell
after
yeah,
your
that sounds like a
travels
good
through the
day.
chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivalon, and that agent is I.
You couldn't have told us this
So
sooner?
now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us turn to the business at hand. Starstone.
Let's do so indeed. Greatly values exact advice. Actually, our business is hand and murder. Nah. Starstone sounds a little bit more important than some counselor getting murdered.
Dark webs are being woven around
Poor
these
Jake's
parts,
like, well,
and it
guess
is
I'm
my
just gonna be
firm
dead.
belief
Thanks, guys.
starstones are the
You're
flies
welcome,
the
Jake.
sorcerer spiders
Hey,
are
you
trying
saved
to
one.
catch. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Counselor Jake was a collector of the stones we seek. His foul murder and the plight of dying
That's why you
time
don't think
must
his wife did
somehow
it.
be interconnected.
You know,
That
we
means
could
the
have saved a
task
whole
you have
lot
been
of shit
given
if
remains crucial.
the beginning.
Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon
This is like Johnny
Starstone
Fox.
along the way.
I would just hit people.
Yeah. Yeah.
While you were being lectured by our friend the historian and the Grande Dame of Time,
Grande
I
Dame.
snuck into his house and had a look around.
If you want to answer, go ahead. Yeah. All right, gonna mute real quick.
The advantage of being a cat, you know. You go where you please with impunity. And sometimes the lady of the house even rewards you with a slice of fresh herring. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there, silent and innocent, though bloody murder may have been committed in their name. Don't we all long for a sanctuary where our worldly troubles can be held at bay? A bed or a basket so snug it becomes, in a word, safety. But perhaps I speak only for myself, not for veterans such as yourselves that by necessity call any patch of ground they rest upon home. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. To be able to repose without a care is such a precious circumstance, save it all too seldomly. Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. A universe without time is like a pen without ink. A pointless instrument stripped of the potential of creation. It is void. It is death. It is nothing. I'll not pretend to have all the answers, or that I understand all that is happening here and out there among the stars. But I do know I'd rather err on the side of caution. If Zigzags worries, I worry. We are talking about a creature, after all, that has reclined among the
Okay, phone call
divines
over.
as nonchalantly as you and I lays beside the hearths of home.
All right, how did you become
I
Zigzag?
met him
Like, did
first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthal Gore.
Youthal Gore?
He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the scorching desert, then shared what little food and water he had with him. So I told him who I was and showed him my human
It's
form.
true. Sometimes he just shows up
He
and
laughed
while I'm in the middle of something and I have a
marveled and
hand for you,
told
I'll
me
just give him
stories
rubbies.
about his travels.
He's a very happy boy.
In the end, he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. I was awed and frightened, but swore to help him in any way I could. As of now, That includes helping the two of you. Oh, before you go, here. Take this teleporter pyramid. A handy toy indeed that Zigzags asked me to give to you. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but alas, I seem to have misplaced it.
I said the same exact thing, Godok. It is not Neil Newbon.
It'll take you straight to its twin. Now that this matter has been settled,
I can't remember who it is, but I looked it up, but it wasn't Neil
Rest
Newbon.
assured, I'll do my share of hunting
Yeah,
too.
Paul.
So if you spot a white cat during your travels, do stop to say
No. Paul Mackey?
Poor bub.
I am the hype!
Thank you for the prime sub, Helen. Appreciate that. Take that, Jeff Bezos. Alright, where did we show up at? Because I have...
We left. Have we transported?
Yeah, we're back in Rivellon.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I thought we still had to use the Hoosier.
Oh, that's your mom's account? Mike, I appreciate you having your mom use her Prime. I'm gonna evolve my Nidorino into a Nidoking, and no one can stop me.
Bottle of wine. Merry Christmas.
Right. Ooh, static cloud arrow? I'm finding all the arrows.
Seriously, where's the stuff for me?
I mean, we found a good handful of scrolls.
Scroll.
I'm not streaming, so I used her Prime on you. I appreciate that.
More lockpicks.
Good, we can use more lockpicks. No. Oh, I thought Stranger Things already came out. Or is it like they're doing like episodic stuff? Ooh, another storming tool. Google says Christopher Bonwell. I was gonna say, I mean, when I looked it up, it did not say that. But then again, I only quickly looked at like the first result.
How many fishing rods am I gonna find?
Too many. 4 episodes in October, 3 today, 1 New Year's Day. What a awkward way to do that. Just put them all out.
Concerns myself with such things.
I was gonna say, read it.
So that's weird. That is a usual. Your father is usually the one who has ED. Superior.
Alright, so that's a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to remember where. Because I think I want to go back and talk to What's-Her-Face.
What on earth would an Undertaker want with the likes of Huggett?
Don't talk to me. You're making me lose focus. Can't you see I'm busy modeling? Obviously, someone's blooming.
What's up with this French cock?
Isn't enough to inspire genius. All those naysayers in the past. See what I've become. Hundreds of years from now, people will wonder, who is that cock? It must have been a grand cock. So inspired.
What a goofy rooster.
Good day to you.
Open the door. Alright. Evelyn.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
Yeah, tell me about that.
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Apparently I can use
Alright, I'll pick up the inert stone. I don't know if that's going to be anything. Ooh. I wonder. Sneaking successful. Take the key. Right. Is this the door to Therion's back room?
I know it's here somewhere.
Right.
I don't want to ruin this particular batch.
Close the door.
Keeping distracted and looking at you.
That's fair. I'm doing interesting things.
You're wearing the bucket helmet pretending to be a bucket.
Take the key.
To leave the city is to
Ooh,
venture into
doctor
danger.
skill book? Sure. I'll learn to be a doctor. Could not learn doctor level not high enough. I guess I'll take that. Ornate chest. And I did. You know what? I'll take all that. Desk. Paper knife? Sure. I'll take that. Why not? I can search the bed. Oh, that's taking a nap in the bed. Never mind. Get up. Well, never mind. Google AI results said Bonwell, and as usual, it seems to be way off. Interesting. Cupboard? Anything in here? Nah, just some clothing scrap. Alright, let me... Okay, that looks like a bow and arrow on it. Why can't I learn it?
Level.
But what level? Okay, does it tell me? Oh, requires level 3. Okay. Cures weak, blind. Okay, so I guess I'll hold on to that. Alright. Sneaking. Alright. Alright, I've done everything in here that I want to do in here. I'm out. Oh, do I need to talk to him still? What up with you?
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure?
Religion here. Let's discuss Evelyn. Patience. Okay, it seems like it wants me to do something. Trade? Anything? Resurrection scroll probably wouldn't be bad. Okay, there's something more going on there, but I don't know what it wants me to do. And I'm not going to worry about it for right now.
Oh, you know where I am.
I mean, honestly, that's one of the better ways to play this, if you ask me. Walk around, explore, talk to people if you can.
Seal isn't so bad on a quiet day like this, is it?
To leave the city is to venture into danger. Be careful, Source Hunter.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as always.
So you see, like, the different, like, little stars on the map? I think the yellow ones are, like, particularly, like, the main quest stuff.
A moment of your indulgence, if you please.
Ooh, if I remember correctly, if we do things right, she can join our party.
Seal is a buzz about. Talk of the town. The juiciest grape on the grapevine.
Oh, it looks like
Such a pleasure to meet you.
I think you want to talk to one of the guards.
I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Various. You'll only
Okay.
encourage it.
Yeah.
It is so much more than a delight.
So yeah, once this guy's done yammering, I'll make my way towards you, because getting her added to the team will be nice, because I believe she's set up to be a barbarian.
So I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed.
That's like, yeah. Who are you?
Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a
You good?
man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I save lives, to be sure, but today I change them.
Alright, what's this opportunity?
Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure.
I do like adventure. Yeah, of course I do.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path, the rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Yeah, I like money.
Indeed, gold is all.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this guy's long-winded. It's like it's better to lead than follow.
Hey, Tal, I think that was an insult.
Yeah, there's no shame in fun. It seems Larian did a really poor job of crediting their voice actors with this game. It's impossible to find proper lips. That's, I mean, I'm sure maybe in the credits somewhere, maybe it's just more so of, like, just the, where the internet has it listed, I guess.
You deserve. And that is exactly why I am here.
I don't think this is one of their earlier games. I think there's like a couple different other divinities, but the original sins are like these turn-based ones. I think the other divinities are like action games, kind of more like Diablo from what I remember hearing. I think those ones came before this.
In that case,
Yeah, tell me about the Fabulous Five.
Like nothing more
Members of the...
What? Now then, of course, by now, work hard.
Sure, I'll list.
Of course.
Join a guild, better the world, earn lots of gold. Yeah, sure.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, it's a pretty one of them, but you can get. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong.
Yeah, that was just so much dialogue. Just blah blah blah. Let me get what you're selling, and then you know we can worry about stuff later. Even IMDb, who's usually very on it, only has a lot of VAs listed, but no info on the character. Interesting. Huh.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks
Sure.
rabid. Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Yeah.
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls.
Yeah, it sounds like she's hunting a rat, taking care of your
I
rodent
tapped her
problem.
on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Yeah, she's on edge.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Sounds rough, buddy.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Perhaps it'd be worth taking the stranger under our wing. Yeah.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking the stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Fair enough.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again!
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Honey badgers do in fact don't give a fuck. That is true.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again. Attention.
I just realized that because I always wear one ear open, I'm not hearing everything because there's... Yeah, I'm like hearing voices coming from over there. I'm like, why am I not hearing the voices in my ear? It's because it's in the other headphone. Let's see. We'll take it in stride and prepare for either. Okay. Yeah.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. And those I meet do not always see themselves in me. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
Fair enough. Alright. Do you want to control, what's her face?
Sorry, sir.
Alright, real quick. Character. Inventory. Is there a way that I can... Okay, hold on. Because this was Herbo.
Sorry, sir.
Send it back to Tadori. Alright, I think... No, I'm not trying to sneak. How do...
Those folks that embarrass a bridge troll get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Well, you can't switch it over, that's fine.
No, more so like I was trying to switch it over to Batadori so I could see like what she had going. Oh, I just realized I took my bucket off to fill it with milk. I was like, why am I not wearing my bucket anymore? It's because I used it to milk the cow. Let's see.
Sorry, sir.
Oh, okay, that's how you switch to the actual character. Real quick equipment. Let's make sure she leaves. Alright, yeah. Her bow's a lot better. I don't think she can. She can wear some bracers.
Sorry, sir.
Cancel section split? No. But I want to know. There it is. I knew I was going to say it's somewhere. There we go. Alright, so now she'll be following you, and whenever we get into combat or anything like that, you'll control her. This also doubly works out, so if you run into a situation when we're both like kind of split party, you'll at least have a second person to help you out. And it theoretically looks like we can each have 3, so we might be able to get an actual like full-on party of 6, but I could be wrong. I'm not wearing my bucket anymore because I filled it with milk. That's only in video games. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, where was I think it was over here. Yeah, okay, this is where I talk to what's his face. Because I think this is the King Crab Inn. Yes, this is. Okay.
You think you can speak that way to her? Well, suffice to say it, I've got my eye on you, Baron.
I am a duke, you potato-eating peasant.
Well, that's just rude.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days. I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him. You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often. It's always a pleasure when we do. Medora's the name. Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
Source Hunter being assigned to Cecil, yeah.
Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you.
Yeah, a little bit.
See, I'm here on Well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the way she says comrade.
Magic to new heights. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say. But it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help.
What's
only
up?
to find it tied here in South Seal. They don't have a spare
Ooh.
soldier to send northward. And even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup. By the skin of my teeth,
Comrade?
Yeah, that's better.
Savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles.
I will say
but
you
I'd
can
lost him
technically
before I
read
made
books,
it
but
into the
you'll
Sassy
want to do the hold X to do the wide thing, and then you can press square on the individual books and read them.
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in.
That's enough of that now!
I mean, that makes sense. Most people don't like it when you read their
I've
diary.
been scouting Sasil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator. Well, you know the old expression. 2's a tea party, 3's an invasion. I know this place like
Yeah, I
back
can't
of
say
my
I've heard that
hand
one
by
either.
now. And the orcs up north will be short work for a trained-up trio of sauce hunters.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it? That's the sound of every orc and sorcerer in a 100-mile radius shaking in his wee boots.
Oh, hey, cool. Now I have a friend. Friends all around.
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
Yeah, just tell me about Jake's
It's
murder.
very tragic news. I won't posture and say that the Counselor and I were anything near allies, but I truly never wished the man harm. I am the Duke of Ferrell, though I suppose my name is in the mouths of enough ruthless gossipers that you've heard of me by now.
You seem a little full of yourself there, buddy. Unsinkable Sam.
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back.
Well, that's nice.
I am Unsinkable Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. Used to be a ship's cat, but the clipper I was on sank, and I was the only one to wrestle himself free from the waves. The people here were kind and took me in. Been the king crab's foremost patron ever since. A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it. The moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive, and that was more than anybody else could say. So I was. What friends I had. They drowned alongside the rats I used to hunt in the galley. And there I was, all alone. Not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty. Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind, and in that regard, there is no one like Maxine.
Okay.
Maxine, the mayor's darling pet. So gentle, so fair a feline. The grace of her whiskers, the subtle palette of dyes in her sable coat. She's One of a kind, that cat. She likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I have serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is not to be swayed.
Fair enough. I'll hook you up, Sam.
By all means.
Take on undead. Tell me about the orcs. I'm not worried about it. Alright, so we need to play matchmaker for Sam.
Purring sound. Mind control vibrations, I'm sure. Don't be seduced, comrades.
Alistair. Do any of you have any information on the murder?
What have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Sicile. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a chisel's edge.
Okay.
And my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? You're exactly the person I've been searching for. That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component? Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit. Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore.
I don't know what she's trying to proposition me, but I'm not sure if I like it.
You must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore...
I was gonna say, I already joined the Fabulous Five.
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. And Alistair keyring me. You'll be dealing with Arhu's little abomination, will you? I'd go myself, but I'd fear if I don't leave a few crumbs for the newbies once in a while, they'll accuse...
Alright, so something about an abomination, something about Arhu.
Pointless chatter with strangers. You've been sent after Arhu's insane robot, I understand. Do you imagine that while you're busy being crushed by that abomination, I'll manage...
Okay, so you're boring.
Concerns myself with such.
You're just a citizen. Door. Sheets, bed.
Greetings, traveller, and may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation?
What
Mean you haven't heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share that steel yourself, friend. For your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment by following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that she came from on high to we mortals. And she showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess. For this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel.
Immaculate Chapel.
Go north, friend.
North.
Through the forest and into the town of Silverglen.
Silverglen.
Where all may be there. Among her, go on the path.
Okay, fair enough. Right. Let's see. History of the Seven Gods. Read.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm just trying to read, sir. Reading's fun.
What do you think you're doing?
Fine. I won't read. Lame-o. Anything else around? Ooh, there's a big old hatch over here.
Okay, yeah, I found a few different hatches, so I'm not sure which hatch goes to what.
We'll figure it out.
Greetings, Source Hunter. I don't mean to hinder your
You're starting to fade?
investigation, but
Okay,
I
gonna end a
can't
little
open this
early.
door for anyone who hasn't
That's all good.
received Captain Aureus' explicit approval.
Oh, we need to go find Aureus. Okay. Alright, I will hit the save. Alright, we got some auto saves. Alright, I'm gonna hit a new save. Just make life easy. Alright. Like I said before, depending on how Kit feels, that's when they'll join in on the shenanigans. If they're not feeling well on my Tuesdays, and I feel like playing more Divinity, I'll continue on. Obviously, I'll, you know, fill them in and all those shenanigans. If I'm not feeling it, I'm like, you know what, no, I do want to take the time, and I do want to experience this with Kit specifically, then I will, then I'll find something else. I can easily find something else. I know I can find something else. But either way, now, who should we raid on this wonderful Christmas day? Honestly, we don't. We really don't. You know what? We can raid Binary Queen. She's always a good place. Surprisingly, not actually playing Pokemon this time around. The Legend of Heroes. Trails. I feel like I've seen this game. Now I need to just remember. Binary Queen. Oh. Alexis. Alright, did I spell it correctly? Hopefully I spelled it correctly. Wait. Cancel. Waiting. That's the original button. Oh, is it? So wait, the Legend of Heroes Trails. Oh, Trails of Cold Steel instead of Trails. Oh, okay. All right. For a second, I thought that was more of a wait if you wanted us to raid somebody. All right. All right. Did I spell it right? Invalid username. Of course, I used. Miri. Queen Alexis. Perfect. That's later. Okay, I'm spelling it correctly. What do you want from me? No, it's just. Okay, that one I actually spelled it. Oh. There we go. Finally, Jesus. I have no idea how I was screwing all that up. Game later in the series. Okay. But cool. At the very least, that'll be interesting. Y'all went from Trails in the Sky to some Divinity. Now we're going back to another Trails game, which is kind of neat to know that they all kind of interlock. But thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a wonderful and Merry Christmas. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing more Jedi Survivor. Saturday, I need to remember to... Unless I already changed it, but I need to move the time for Recharged Emerald to later in the day because we're hanging out with Kate's dad on Saturday. But either way, I'm going to keep it short and sweet so we can go sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of my time off until I have to go to work tomorrow morning. But either way, let's go show Binary some love. I know I will. And I will catch y'all hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll catch you when I catch you. Alright. Bye, everybody. So that takes care of that.
Sorry, I just feel myself.
No, all good.
Bring me from the heat.